Next we have Borazine. It is also called as inorganic benzene. Now, what are the methods of its preparation? It is formed by reacting diborane with ammonia. 1:2 ratio it is taken. 3 parts of borazine and 6 parts of ammonia. So we get B3N3H6 plus hydrogen. Then another method is from BCl3 by treating BCl3 with ammonium chloride at 150 to 160 degrees Celsius in the presence of C6H5Cl. We get trichloro-derivative of borazine and HCl. Then another method is, now if you treat this trichloro-derivative of borazine with sodium borohydride, then what we get is this B3N3H6 diborane and ammonium chloride. And another method of preparation of borazine is, if you treat sodium borohydride with ammonium chloride, we get B3N3H6 plus sodium chloride plus hydrogen. Then structure of borazine. Now it resembles benzene in its structure. That is why its name is also inorganic benzene. We have alternate boron and nitrogen atoms, and there is alternate double bond. And each boron and nitrogen atom that is attached to hydrogen. Now structure of borazine, again it is a planar molecule. We have nitrogen and we have pi bond, sigma bonds. पहले तो sigma bonds है, simple sigma bonds between boron and nitrogen, and then we have pi bonds. How the pi bonds are formed? Between the vacant orbital of boron and filled orbital of nitrogen. Now both boron and nitrogen are sp2 hybridized, and each nitrogen atom has one lone pair of electron, while each boron has an empty p orbital. You know आपको पहले से configuration boron की पता है, इसमें there are vacant p orbitals. तो यहाँ पे भी there is back bonding, dative bonding is there as it was in the case of boron halides. तो नाइट्रोजन का क्या होता है? नाइट्रोजन has p orbitals. देखिए 1s2 p3 इसकी जो है configuration है, तो नाइट्रोजन में you have filled p orbital. So those nitrogen will give its electron to boron. इस तरह this green part shows that it has filled p orbitals. The pi bonding arises from sidewise overlapping of, yes, this is dative bonding, of fully filled orbitals of nitrogen and empty orbitals of boron. Because of similarity in its structure with benzene, yes, it is also called as inorganic benzene. So pi bonds are formed by the overlapping of filled orbital p orbital of nitrogen with empty p orbitals of boron. Then properties of borazine. So borazine जो है, it reacts with water at 0 degrees Celsius and it forms a compound BHOH NH2 whole thrice, and if you heat it at 100 degrees Celsius it will liberate hydrogen and it will form BOH NH whole thrice, and yes, it liberates hydrogen. And then when it is treated with alcohol at ROH, alcohol at 0 degrees Celsius, so it will give you BHOR NH2 whole thrice, and at 100 degrees Celsius again hydrogen is liberated and BOR NH whole thrice is formed. When then it is treated with HCl, so it gives BHCl NH2 whole thrice at 100 degrees Celsius, again hydrogen will be liberated, BCl NH whole thrice, that compound will be formed. Then next we have simple N and B substituted borazines can be formed from borazine. If you heat this borazine or subject it to silent electric discharge, it will form inorganic naphthalene. This is inorganic naphthalene. just synonym to naphthalene. I can draw it here, naphthalene. This is naphthalene. This is inorganic naphthalene. The structure, only the difference is in boron and nitrogen. Otherwise, rest of the bonding and hydrogen attachment of hydrogen is same. Then we have inorganic diphenyl also. From here, this we can form. This is inorganic diphenyl. Inorganic because instead of carbon there are boron and nitrogen atoms. Then next we have if you react it with the HCl, I think there is a reaction. If we react benzene with HCl, we form benzene hexachloride. But if you react here inorganic benzene with HCl, we form inorganic cyclohexane. See, this is inorganic double bonds. Hydrogen will be replaced by all these double bonds will be replaced by hydrogen. So this is inorganic cyclohexane. B3N3, see how it is formed. B3N3H6 HCl, so you treat it with. So B3N3H9Cl3 is formed. But then further if you reduce it with NaBH4, we get V3N3H12. This is inorganic cyclohexane. So this is all about Borazine. Thank you.